pronouncenames.com.
Sofia Vasilyevna Kovalevskaya
was born in Moscow, Russia on January 15, 1850 to a noble family. She became interested in math at a very young age, and after her father canceled her math lessons, she began to teach herself trigonometry. However, since she was female, she wasn't able to pursue higher education in Russia. Thus, she had to marry in order to travel to Germany where she could go to college. She married Vladimir Kovalevsky, a Russian paleontologist. Unfortunately, this marriage resulted in frequent quarrels and was a source of exasperation in Sofia's life. In 1874, Sofia received a doctorate degree in Berlin, Germany.
Being rejected for numerous reasons, most notably her gender, Sofia underwent a massive phase of sadness and distancing herself from math for 6 years. She ultimately decided to move back to her Russian roots and spent her time there by adding more of a legitimacy to her marriage, going further to raise a child. Over the course of a few years, Vladimir had emerging mental health issues which led to his suicide. Despite this outcome, Sofia had decided it was an appropriate time to re-immerse herself in math, fixating her studies specifically in partial differential equations. Her rekindled love for math had persuaded her to rigorously study herself into a job in Stockholm, the gem of Sweden. As a full-time professor, her time spent there led to multiple papers and proofs being published, on top of garnering a reputation for writing many books, most notably being The Nihilist Girl and A Russian Childhood.
During her professorship, she won the Prix Bordin for her paper on, loosely translated from French, the assertion on a particular case of the problem of the rotation of a heavy body around a fixed point where integration is carried out using ultra-elliptic functions of time.
Then she got owned and died from pneumonia.
Sofia Vasilyevna Kovalevskaya
contributed to the world of math in three main ways, which include work towards partial differential equations, Saturn rings, and elliptical integrals. Her largest contribution involves the partial differential equations, having helped in the Cauchy-Kovalevsky theorem. The Cauchy-Kovalevsky theorem states that the solution of a partial differential equation involving the use of time derivatives of order is determined by the dependent values of the time derivatives, which is specific to only one surface if it's a free surface. If partial differential equation curves were replaced by hypersurfaces, which are surfaces in 3 dimensions to n-dimension space, the dimensions of a hypersurface is one less of an ambient space.